Hi there, sweet friends. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me on the mat for our practice. Apologies, my setup apart, so we are improvising. And we're looking good. My place looks like a laundromat at the minute because today was not a good drying day. Shall we say, uneasy. We'll begin on our mat in child's pose. So our big toes come together to touch, knees hip width distance apart, backs of our glutes comes onto the backs of our heels. So let me just turn up the brightness here. There we go. Apologies, my trampoline set. We're just going to let this dry. So we can either, in our child's pose, widen out the knees. We can bring our forearms to rest down onto our mat. Or we can walk our hands, sliding our fingertips further forward. Let's try not to lift our hips from our heels. Let's try to use our fingertips to really push our hips back and fold forward. Softly closing our eyes, relaxing the shoulders, and beginning to control our pace of breath. Let's begin to elongate our inhalations and elongate our exhalations. And still in our child's pose, we're just going to walk our hands towards the left, and we're going to bring our right hand on top of our left, so we're creating space in our right side body. One more full round of breath here. Next inhale, let's walk our hands back through center. And then on our next inhale, we're going to walk both hands on over to the right as we bring our left hand on top of our right. And this time, breathe into our left side body. Next inhale, let's walk our hands back to center. Staying here in our child's pose, one more full round of breath. And on our next inhale, slide our hands underneath the shoulders, rock our hips over the knees, and meet here in tabletop pose, mindfully swaying our hips from side to side. Maybe trace circles with our hips. Now maybe let's come onto the knuckles and onto the tops of the palms, fingertips face towards the knees, and just warm up the wrists. By now, exploring any movement that feels good for you. Remember that every breath has a movement, and every movement has a breath. On our next inhale, we'll meet back in neutral tabletop, flat back, gaze facing neutral forward. We're going to bring our left hand to the center of our mat. Inhale, right arm reaches high overhead. We're going to bring our right fingertips inside our right shoulder, so our right elbow is bent. We're slowly going to trace a circle, dropping our right elbow down to our mat. Inhale, right elbow comes up. Do this at least twice more. Next inhale, we'll meet with our right arm reaching overhead. And exhale, we're going to thread our right hand behind our left, bringing our right shoulder down onto our mat. Option here to extend our left leg straight back, as we gaze over our left shoulder, breathing into the right upper region of our shoulder. One more full round of breath here. Next inhale, we'll bring our right arm overhead. Swim it back down to the center of our mat. And this time, bring our left arm overhead. Bend our left elbow and bring our left fingertips inside our left shoulder. So left elbow is bent up towards the sky. We're going to trace a circle and drop our left elbow down towards our mat. Bring it back up, and we'll do this twice more. And then we'll meet with our left hand threaded behind our right, bringing our left shoulder down onto our mat, pushing into our right hand. Maybe our right leg extends straight back as we gaze over our right shoulder, and this time breathe into our upper left region of the shoulder. One more full round of breath. Inhale, left arm reaches high overhead. Then we'll swim it back down to meet our right. We're going to stay on our knees. We're just going to sit back onto our heels once more in hero's pose. And we're just going to rock forward and tuck both of our toes. We want to stretch out the fascia at the bottom of our feet. Remember, by now we know that any tension in the body starts at the bottom of our feet. So we can ease into the tension by mindfully, we're not pacing, we're mindfully rocking forward and back. Or we can rest with our spine tall overhead. Shoulders shrug up to the ears, roll back. Interlace our fingertips behind our back. So really open up the chest here. We may need to use our hands to support us, but see if we can just play with our ankle balance for this next variation. So our arms are still binded back behind us. We're going to see if we can rock on our toes. We're definitely not going to do what I just did and jump. Let's try that again. So on our inhale, we're going to rock and balance on our toes. And our toe squat, remember that's okay if we need to bring our hands down. Once we're stabilized, bring our hands behind our back. Straighten up the spine. And on our exhale, we're slowly going to extend our legs, not all the way straight, micro bend the knees. And rinse out the shoulders in this fold. On our next exhale, unwind the bind and allow yourself to just hang in this neutral forward fold. Option to bring opposite pinky to opposite elbow. And a ragdoll. And maybe it feels good to turn and twist our body to the left. Inhale, come back through center. And if we did that twist now, this time let's turn and twist our body to the right. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, allow your shoulders to just hang away from your ears. Next, inhale, gaze forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Micro bend the knees. Make sure our toes are as wide as they can be. Inhale, swim our arms high overhead. And exhale, we'll bring our hands to our heart center in prayer position. Closing our eyes and returning back to our breath. The autumn equinox was Sunday. So maybe see if you'd like to set an intention for this time between autumn and winter, or even as a new season has sprung upon us as October approaches. Just what's resonating for you in this practice. On our next exhale, we'll drop our hands beside our hips. Inhale, arms reach nice and long overhead. Exhale, swim our hands down into a fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, and we're just going to walk our hands forward to find plank pose. On our next exhale, slowly drop the knees. Return back to tabletop. Next inhale, lift the gaze, lift the hips for your cow pose. Next exhale, slowly tuck our chin to the chest, round the spine, push the earth away for cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Next inhale, neutral tabletop. Make sure our wrists are as wide as they can be. Shoulders slightly rocked over the wrist. Fingertips engaged. Core engaged, so pelvis tucked up and in. And on our next inhale, we're just going to hover our left knee outside our left elbow, so like a fire hydrant. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, we're going to kick our left heel up. Exhale, come back down. So inhale, find this fire hydrant kick. Exhale, come back down. Next inhale, kick our left heel up to the sky. Exhale, down. Inhale, left heel lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, left heel kicks. Exhale, down. Inhale, fire hydrant. Exhale, down. Inhale, kick. Exhale, down. Once more. Inhale, fire hydrant. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Mindfully sway our hips side to side. Just turn here so you can see me. Make sure our fingertips are engaged, wide as they can be. Make sure index finger and thumb is balancing our weight here. Next inhale, hover our right knee outside our right elbow. Exhale, drop it back down. Inhale, kick our right heel up towards the sky. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, hover right knee outside our right elbow. Drop it down. Inhale, kick right heel up to the sky. Exhale, drop it back down. Inhale, right knee outside right elbow. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, kick right heel up. Drop it down. Inhale, fire hydrant to the right. Exhale, inhale, right heel kicks up. Exhale, inhale, hydrant. Exhale, down. Inhale, kick. Exhale, down. Once more. And exhale, meet in tabletop. Mindfully sway those hips side to side. Maybe trace some circles with the hips once more. Next inhale, we'll meet back in tabletop pose. Next inhale, we're going to hover both knees. And exhale, reach our heels towards the backs of our mats. Downward facing dog, pedaling out the feet, bending one knee, straightening out the opposite leg. Let's take a cleansing breath here. So big inhale through the nose. Tongue out. Exhale. Next inhale, we'll bring our right leg high for three-legged dog. Exhale, bring our right leg through to low lunge. Mindfully drop our left knee. Next inhale, straighten our right knee to breathe into our right hamstring. Exhale, bend right knee over our right ankle. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. When we're bent, let's reach both arms back behind us. When we straighten, inhale, reach both arms in front of us. Exhale, swing back. Inhale, arms forward, straighten our hamstring. Exhale, swing back. Inhale, hands forward. Exhale, bend right knee over right ankle. Plant our hands down onto the ground. Inhale, lift ourselves in our lunge, flat back. Arms reach nice and long overhead, core engaged. And on our next exhale, we're going to bring our right hand back behind us. Left arm forward in front of us from our middle thoracic spine here. Maybe gazing over at our right fingertips. Next exhale, we're slowly going to drop our hands back down into our lunge. We're going to tuck our left toes, hover our left knee. As we inhale, right arm reaches long overhead for this universal stretch. Exhale, mindfully drop our left knee, bring our right hand outside our right foot. Next inhale once more, hover our left knee. Next inhale, hug and hover right knee outside our right elbow. Right leg high for three-legged dog. And exhale, bring our right foot back down to meet our left. Downward facing dog. Let's take another cleansing breath here. So big inhale through the nose. Tongue out. Exhale. Inhale, left leg high for three-legged dog. Exhale, bring our left foot through, low lunge, mindfully drop our right knee, bend our left knee over our left ankle. Inhale, straighten our left leg, breathe into our left hamstring. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Reach both arms back behind us. Inhale, straighten our left leg. Reach both arms forward in front of us. Exhale, arms back. Left knee over our left ankle. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, back. We'll bring our hands by our left foot this time. We're going to next inhale, straighten our spine, reach our arms nice and long overhead, core tucks up and in. Next exhale, we're going to bring our left hand back, right arm forward in front of us, lengthen our spine, and maybe we can gaze over our left fingertips. Next exhale, we'll bring our hands down by our left foot. We're going to tuck our right toes, hover our right knee. Next inhale, left arm reaches long overhead for this universal stretch. And exhale, we're going to drop our left hand. Drop that right knee down once more. We're going to hover our right knee. Next inhale, hug and hover, left knee outside our left elbow. Left leg high for three-legged dog. And exhale, drop our left foot back down to meet our right. Downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. Next inhale, we're going to gaze forward, come high on our tippy toes, micro bend the knees, lightly hop, feet just outside or behind our hands. Next inhale, straighten the legs, keep a micro bend in the knees, and exhale, bend. Next inhale, halfway lift. Make sure our toes are as wide as they can be. We're going to keep this micro bend. We're going to airplane our arms behind our backs, triceps engaged. Exhale, bend a little bit deeper. As we inhale, arms come in line with our ears here for chair pose. Exhale, maybe we can sink a bit deeper. Make sure our toes are as wide as they can be, strengthening our ankles. Next inhale, root to rise. Arms reach nice and long overhead. And exhale, drop our hands beside our hips. Let's just kind of shake off the knees. We're going to be balancing on our left foot to make sure our left toes are as wide as they can be. We're going to hug our right knee in towards our chest. So we're strengthening our our left ankle. And let's just trace circles, at least 8 circles with our right ankle. And then balance out the circles in the opposite direction. Beautiful. We're going to keep our right leg hovered as we slowly hover our right leg straight back. Mindfully drop our right foot. Bend into our left knee to find our low lunge. We're going to kickstand our right foot out to the side. We're going to swim our left leg straight out. So we're in this variation of gate pose. On our next inhale, we're going to reach our right arm back, left arm overhead. Exhale, come back down. We're going to then swim our right arm overhead. Exhale, come back down, reaching our right hand for our right foot. Left arm overhead. Exhale, bring our left hand outside our left leg as we swim our right arm overhead. Exhale once more. Right hand, right foot. Left arm overhead. Exhale, left hand outside our left leg as we reach our right arm overhead. Inhale, bring it back down. Let's bring our left foot forward in front of that right knee and find lunge once more. Inhale, straighten our left leg, point our right toes, and breathe into our left hamstring. Inhale, bend our left knee. Next inhale, hover our right knee, shift our weight forward, hover our right leg as we mindfully bring our right foot back down to meet our left. Bend the knees, airplane our arms behind our backs. Inhale, find chair pose. Exhale, sink a bit deeper into our chair. Inhale, root to rise. Arms reach nice and long overhead. Exhale, swim our hands down back by our side. Shake off the knees, shake off the shoulders. Next inhale, we're going to balance on our right foot this time. So make sure our right toes are as wide as they can be. Next inhale, we're going to hug left knee in towards our chest and trace 8 circles with our left ankle. Then balance out the circles in the opposite direction. And when we're ready, we're going to hover our left knee and reach it back, gently dropping our left toes, bending our right knee over our right ankle. This time we're going to heel kick our left foot, swim our right leg straight out, straighten our spine, find ourselves here in gate pose. Inhale, we're going to reach our left hand for our left heel. Right arm swims overhead. Exhale, bring our right hand outside our right leg as we swim our left arm overhead. Exhale, left hand, left foot, right arm overhead. Drop it down, right Arm, right leg. Swim our left arm overhead. Exhale, drop it down. Left hand, left foot. Inhale, right arm overhead. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, left arm overhead. Exhale, we'll find ourselves back in lunge, bringing our right foot forward, bend our right knee over our right ankle. Next inhale, we're going to hover our left knee, shift forward a little bit further right, cover that left leg to bring our left foot back to meet our right in our fold. Next inhale, we're going to come onto our tippy toes. We're going to walk our tippy toes back to plank pose. Mindfully drop the knees. Slowly drop our elbows down, chin, then chest. Slide our legs back. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, drop it back down. Stay here. Inhale, baby cobra. Big gaze over your right shoulder. Exhale, drop it back down. Inhale, gaze over our left shoulder. Exhale, drop it back down. Next inhale, tuck our toes. Press up into our tabletop. Reaching back for a variation of child's pose. Inhale, let's meet back in tabletop. Tuck our toes, hover our knees. Next exhale, reach your heels towards the backs of our mats. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, we'll find our right leg high. Bring that right leg through to find pigeon. So 2 options here. If our right calf is at a 45-degree angle, let's point our toes. If our right calf is parallel top of our mat, we want to flex our toes to protect our right knee. Can you see my toes flex? Beautiful. Let's straighten our left leg back. Hands beside our hips. If we're staying with our spine tall, let's come off the palms and come onto the knuckles. Next variation is coming onto the forearms. We can use a pillow to lift and support us. And next option is our hands forward in front of us. But if we can't sit still, another option is we're staying in our pigeon, but we're just knuckles like a monkey, but we're just hovering our left knee and our right knee up. So really engaging our pelvic floor muscles. So 4 options. Wherever we are, close our eyes and return back to your breath. Last full rounded breath here. We're going to bring our hands beside our hips, slowly lift, tucking our left toes. We're going to slide our left knee forward. Next inhale, hug and hover, right knee outside our right elbow. Right leg high for 3-legged dog. We want to stack our right heel over our left hip. Inhale, bring our right leg back down to meet our left. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, left leg high. Bring our left knee through to find pigeon. So left leg, if it's at a 45-degree angle, point our toes. If it's parallel top of our mat, flex our left toes. Straighten our right leg back. Ooh. Bring our hands beside our hips. And we'll find our variation either on a pillow, on our forearms, arms forward, or we can be like a gorilla. Knuckles on the ground. Hover this time our right knee and left knee and build those pelvic floor muscles. Staying here for a few full rounds of breath. One more full round of breath here. Bringing our hands beside our hips. Tuck our right toes to slide our right knee forward. Next inhale, hug and hover. Left knee outside our left elbow. Bring our left leg high for three-legged dog. Mindfully stack left heel over our right hip. Breathe into our left side body. And exhale, drop our left foot back down to meet our right. Downward facing dog, our last down dog of the practice. So let's take another cleansing breath. Big inhale through the nose. Tongue out. Double exhale. Next inhale, we'll gaze forward, high on our tippy toes, micro bend the knees, lightly hop, feet just outside our hands this time. Into our low squat variation. And we'll slowly drop our right knee down. So internal rotation. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop our left knee down. Inhale, come back up. So again, strengthening our ankles. Drop our right knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop our left. Inhale, come back up. Once more. Right. Left. Controlled. Slowly drop our glutes down. Keep our knees bent. Drop both knees to the left. Gaze over our right. Inhale, come back through center. Drop both knees to the right. Gaze over our left. Inhale, come back through center. Drop both knees to the left. And this time we can use our hands to support us. We can use our muscles to press up. And exhale, come back down. So drop both knees to the right this time. We're going to shift forward, gauge our glutes, use our pelvic floor to sit up in our hips. Exhale, come back down. Do this once more each side. So drop both knees to the left, press up. Exhale, come back down. Drop both knees to the right. Inhale, press up. And we'll slowly extend both feet forward in front of us. Shake off the knees. So next inhale, we're going to reach forward and arms nice and long overhead. And exhale, we're going to see if we can grab our big toes with our pointer fingers. So we can stay here breathing into the hamstring strings. If we'd like to focus more so on breathing in our upper back, option is to bend the knees. Bring our hands underneath the knees, so opposite pinky, opposite elbow. Tuck your chin toward your chest and fold forward. Breathing in between the space of your shoulder blades. Next inhale. Wherever we are, we'll bring our hands just outside the knees. Slowly lift from that middle thoracic spine. We're going to reach our arms forward in front of us and then nice and long overhead. We're going to point our toes as we're slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, going to lie onto our backs. Still keeping our arms overhead. Next exhale. Hug our knees and wrap our forearms around the knees to give ourselves a big embrace. Next inhale, we're going to extend our left leg straight, point our left toes, and hover our right arm overhead. It's almost like the Superwoman stance. They call it dead bug, but I'm not a fan. Next, inhale, hug our left knee, bring our right hand in. Exhale, extend our right leg, hover that right leg, point our right toes as we hover our left arm overhead. Inhale, bend our right knee, bring our left arm in. And let's do this a few times with each breath. So inhale, right arm up, left leg out. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale, extend our right leg out, left arm up. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, left leg out, right leg up. Exhale, hug it back in. Inhale, right leg out, left arm up. Exhale, bring it back in once more. Inhale, right arm up, left leg out. Inhale, bring it back in. Extend our right leg out, left arm up. Inhale, bring it back in. We're going to grab the outside of both of our feet with both of our hands, bringing our elbows inside the knees to find ourselves in happy baby. Mindfully swing our hips side to side. Next exhale, we're going to drop both knees to the left as we gaze over our right. Next inhale, slowly bring both knees to center, as then we drop both knees to the right as we gaze over our left. Inhale, bring both knees back to center. Drop bottoms of both of our feet and extend both legs straight. Drop our hands beside our hips. Shrug our shoulders away from our ears. And preparing for the most important part of our practice, Shavasana, where you have the opportunity to integrate all the benefits of this moving meditation. So see if you can just gift yourself the space of stillness, if only for a few moments. Very slowly before opening your eyes. Just wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Cup your hands over your heart center. Let's take one final cleansing breath. Big inhale through the nose. Tongue out. We'll exhale. I invite you to stay longer in your Savasana. Just to really sink in all the benefits. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week.